Hello, this is Gene, or Manu Fanatic, from Red Cafe. Um, this is a preview for the Tottenham versus Manchester United team. Changed, whatever. At Old Trafford at 12 Eastern Time, USA. First, I want to talk a little bit about the FA Cup game against Arsenal. I did a review on that after it happened, and I still believe everything I said that day. I thought that Arsenal deserved to win the game. They attacked us from the beginning, put us on our back foot. Now we looked good on our counterattacks, and maybe other days we could have maybe taken some of those chances and had a good lead in the game. But Arsenal did what they had to do, scored first. We replied, and now Di Maria did something stupid and got thrown out. So all in all, as far as this is another game, I guess maybe it was Swansea, that we played fairly well and didn't really get anything for our play. There were times we looked like the old United, but it's still a work in progress. And all that we have right now, like Mr. Stephen Howson says on Fault Devils, the next 10 games are cup finals. We have to win. At the very least, we can't lose to Liverpool. We can at least get a draw on the road. And we got City at home and we got Chelsea away. That's hard games. And out of those two games, if we get like 4 points, that would be great. But 25 points out of 30 probably be enough to get us in the top four. I don't think it's going to be that much. Probably 21 to 22 would be enough, because people are going to drop points. It's just going to happen. So last week I talked about when we play Newcastle. They're a team that I usually support. I also like Spurs as well, as far as the teams in London. That's the only ones I really have ever supported. Back when Gaza played with them, and even the previous coach, Hoddle, I didn't really like him, but he was a decent player for them. Their threats are pretty easy. Kane, he's kind of like had a revolution this year. Probably should be in the England team from the start now. We'll see with that. Obviously, he's the big threat up front. We can't do something stupid like we did at Arsenal. He will, he'll kill us. So we have to play well. And of course, Eriksson, person that on the day is just as good as anybody in the Premiership. Sometimes he does go in and out of the game, but on his day, he's one of the best midfielders in the league. They're also are fighting for Europe. I'm not really sure that they have the ability to get to the top four, but they know, and they're not going to be afraid by coming to Old Trafford, just like Arsenal was not afraid. We've lost that air of incivility in, the power we used to have. So we don't really have that anymore. People get off the bus and they know they can beat us. So we're going to have to play well and not have stupid mistakes in the back. So that leads me to my team. Obviously, Dave in the net, although he gave up 2 goals, you can't really blame him for any of them. The first one, maybe he could have came out a little bit faster, but it was a good finish. So he's the guy. Obviously, Raphael played with the 21s this weekend. He scored, and with a little bit of what happened with Valencia against Arsenal, maybe he is going to be where he should be, which is right back. Hopefully so. So I got Raphael, I got Smalling, and Rojo. And depending on injuries, I don't know if Shaw is hurt, or there might be, I might have to switch these guys around. There's Shaw or McNair, or even Young at left back. Now that Di Maria is out, but I think Valencia should be up front. We can blame him for what happened, but he is not a left back or right back. He should not be in that position. He can be there when we are losing, or we're people injury and stuff like that. But we've had a decent right back for a long time who has not had a chance to play, and hopefully he'll play. That's Raphael. So I'm going to put Valencia at up on the right wing in front of Raphael. Herrera and Blind in the midfield, and depending on where, I don't even know if Young might be hurt as well. Not really sure on that. If Long is not playing left back, then I'll put him here. If he is playing left back, Januzaj would be on the left side, and then just in front of Herrera and Blind will be Mata. He should be there. The Fellaini experience, whatever. It's tried. We have to play back to smooth playing of football on the ground, and Mata and Herrera and Blind can do that. Blind does not have the speed to go up and down in the midfield. He is tireless and great, player, but he doesn't have the speed. And Mata is not the fastest guy either, but he's faster than Blind is, and he can get the ball to Rooney. So I guess it's going to be a 4-4-2 with Mata behind Rooney, but it could, change to 4-3-3 and stuff. I don't really know to say about who's going to win this game. I'm going to say we're going to win 2-1. I hope that we respond. I really do, because I really don't want a second off season if we finish 5th or 6th, and we're going to lose our manager, and players are not going to come to Manchester United because we're not in Champions League. This team probably will never get relegated. We have too much money, but we need to get our act together, get the top 4, figure out what the chemistry needs to be done, get the right players, and I'll talk about that in my the top 10 teams in Europe, which I'm going to do after yesterday's games. So that's my thoughts. If you have any comments, let me know in the comments. You guys have a good day, and remember, Sunday at 12 Eastern, Manchester United versus the Spurs.